He was a face the world turned away from, but a heart no one who met him would ever forget. A man forged in fire, tempered by tragedy, and remembered for his unbreakable spirit. This is the extraordinary story of William Geoffrey Foxley, war hero, survivor, and symbol of courage in the face of unimaginable pain. William Geoffrey Foxley was born in Liverpool on August 17, 1923. Like so many young people of his generation, he answered the call to serve, joining the Royal Air Force in 1942 at just 18 years old. Foxley trained as a navigator, a critical role on bomber crew. As a navigator, he was responsible for guiding the aircraft through enemy skies, plotting precise courses, calculating distances, speeds, fuel consumption, and ensuring the crew reached their targets and returned home, all while under threat from flak, night fighters, and the chaos of war. Assigned to No. 28 Operational Training Unit at RAF Castle Donington, Foxley took part in the practice missions to prepare for the front. But on the night of March 16, 1944, during a training flight in a Vickers Wellington bomber, disaster struck. The aircraft lifted off at 23:19. Less than a minute into the flight, a mechanical fault caused the flaps to drop at just 200 feet. The nose pitched violently upward, and the bomber stalled and crashed. Foxley survived the impact. He could have run, but when he heard a fellow airman trapped inside, he turned back into the burning wreckage. He managed to pull his wireless operator to safety, but at a terrible cost. His face, hands and body were engulfed in flames. His other crewmates did not survive. He was rushed to Queen Victoria Hospital in East Grinstead, the centre for pioneering burn treatment during the war. The fire had stripped away his skin, muscle and cartilage up to his eyebrows. He lost his right eye, and his remaining vision was severely impaired. His pain, both physical and emotional, would last a lifetime, but so did his resilience. Under the care of Sir Archibald Mackindo, the brilliant and compassionate plastic surgeon, Foxley endured over 30 operations over 3.5 years. A new nose, reconstructed hands, a rebuilt face, but more than surgery, Mackindo gave his patients something else: dignity and community. Foxley became a proud member of the Guinea Pig Club, a group of men bonded by fire, friendship, and the pioneering surgeries that saved their lives. He would later say that being a pig meant everything to him. While in hospital, he met Catherine Mary Arkle, one of his nurses. They fell in love and married in 1947. The same year, he was discharged from the RAF. Together, they had 2 sons. He never let the pain define him. Though rarely free from it, he remained upbeat, witty, and determined to help others. He supported veterans of later conflicts, from the Falklands to Afghanistan, offering empathy, encouragement, and strength for those bearing similar scars. In a world often cruel to the disfigured, Foxley faced everyday prejudice with disarming honesty. When fellow commuters hesitated to sit beside him, he'd say, "It's all right, I'm not going to bite you." He worked in facilities management for the Central Electricity Generating Board and stayed close to East Grinstead for continued treatment. He remained active, becoming a long-distance runner, clocking up to 12 to 18 miles a day, well into his 70s. Twice he trained for the London Marathon, but injury stopped him just short. Foxley's spirit never dimmed. He even made a poignant appearance in the 1969 film Battle of Britain, portraying a burned pilot, a role that needed no makeup, no acting. That scene, with Susanna York as Section Officer Maggie Harvey, gave the world a glimpse into the quiet bravery lived by men like Foxley every day. He continued to march at the cenotaph on Remembrance Day year after year. Until the very end, he was a living monument to resilience. On December the 5th, 2010, William Geoffrey Foxley passed away at the age of 87, but his legacy endures, not just in the pages of history, but in the lives he touched, the veterans he supported, and the courage he personified. Bore the scars of war so others could live free, and through his pain, he showed the world the true meaning of heroism. Don't forget his face, don't forget his name, share his story, because bravery like his should never fade into silence, lest we forget. If you like listening to the stories of the history of those who came before, then please give the video a like and subscribe to keep updated about future videos of the history of those who came before.